Hello YouTubers, how's it going? Today I'm going to show you how to diagnose a cell phone with a bad battery. Here is an iPhone SE and it runs out of the juice very quickly. So we're going to find out in this video if the battery is the bad guy here and not the other components in the phone. For iOS 11.3 and higher, you can go to Setting, and then to Battery, and tap on Battery Health, and it says here 71%. So that means the battery of this phone has lost about 30% of its original capacity. iPhone SE's battery is originally rated at 1624 mAh, and since it has lost about 487.2 mAh, its current maximum capacity is now just 1136.8 mAh. So that means it's time for the battery replacement. Like always, the first thing you want to do is to switch off your cell phone. And then remove your phone from the case, if any. Now that the phone is off, let's remove the pentalobe screws at the bottom of the phone. To remove the screen, you are going to have to insert a pry tool between the screen assembly and the housing. Also, you have to be extremely careful with the home button flex cable. iPhone 5s and iPhone SE comes with a fingerprint authentication system or the fingerprint scanner. If you damage the home button flex cable, you won't be able to use its fingerprint authentication system anymore. A lot of people like to use this tool to help lift up the screen, but I think there's a risk of damaging some component like the outer gasket ring. So to minimize that risk, I'm not going to be using this tool, but I'm going to go old school with the pry tool and hot air gun if necessary. Alright, and like I said, you have to take care of the flex cable, so don't just pull it right up, but first you are going to have to disconnect the home button flex cable from the charging port. If you're just removing the battery, you probably don't need to disconnect the screen assembly from the phone. So I'm going to just hold the screen assembly with one hand and then use the other hand to remove the two screws that secure the battery bracket to the logic board. and detach the battery connector from the logic board. And now you have to remove this sticker to gain access to the adhesive that holds the battery to the main housing. Now let's test this battery that I have just removed with a battery tester. Okay. And here is the battery tester, JC Pro 1000. So I'm going to just switch this on. Okay, and like the iOS, it says here that the battery maximum capacity is now 72%. I think the iOS says 71%, just a small difference. And so its maximum capacity is now just 1158 milliamp hour instead of 1624 milliamp hour. Also, its nominal voltage is 3.75, but I think that's normal. It says here that the amount of charge left in this battery at this moment is just 253 milliamp hour, or 21% of its capacity, which is now only 72%. Let's see the new battery. And here's the new battery. I'm just going to zoom out a little bit. So let's disconnect the old battery. And connect the new battery to its socket. Okay, it says here that this is not the original battery, but its maximum capacity is 1650, which I think is a little bit higher than what is rated here. Its nominal voltage is 4.1, but it's rated here 3.8. So that simply means when this battery is fully charged, its voltage will climb up to 4.153, and then it will drop as you drain the charge from the battery to about 3.8. And this battery is not fully charged. It has about 97% of charge left in the battery. So its capacity right now is 1615 milliamp hour. But when you charge this up to 100%, its maximum capacity will be 1650 milliamp hour. Okay, so looks like this battery is in good condition, and we are now ready to put this in our phone. Okay, so looks like the phone is working all right. Okay, the screen is responsive. Fingerprint authentication system is working okay. Alright, now let's put the pentalobe screws back in place. Alright, and that's the end of iPhone SE battery replacement. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoy.